Wait. Hello. I need an ambulance right now at the Singhania residence. The victim is still breathing her last breaths. Quick. You're under arrest, Mr. Singhania. You can't use your phone. Who's gonna help you now?
Ishan Ahuja. He's my best friend and a retired lawyer. I need help.
What have you got yourself into this time?
The world thinks I'm a psychopath.
So do I.
So tell me, how's life?
You want to talk about life? Let's start with yours.
One drive changed my life.
I wasn't present at my father's birthday dinner because he had invited his colleagues, which frustrated me. Instead, I went for a drive. But the cops think I killed my father and drove him to a construction site and dumped him over there. And upon returning, I decided to kill my mother as well and just leave her laying lifeless on the floor. But the only mistake I made was that she wasn't dead and she took my name thrice at the hospital, making me the prime suspect.
So tell me, what actually happened that night?
My dad ruined his own birthday by turning our family dinner into a bloody business meeting.
Hello police, my sister Deepti Singhania, she's dead.
So you think your father killed your mother and disappeared into thin air?
It's true. You don't know what he's capable of doing.
You have all the resources in the world, yet you decided to call me over some big law firm. You know I haven't practiced law in years, right?
My life is full of secrets, and you're the only one I can trust.
Alright, I'll see what I can do to get you out of here. Well, the cops have launched a level 3 search to find your father's dead body. If they find it, you're done for life. So, better not lie to me.
मुस्काने झूठी है, पहचाने झूठी है, रंगीनी है छाई, फिर भी है तन्हाई। हल्के उजालों में, हल्के अंधेरों में जो एक राज है, क्यों खो गया है वो, क्या हो गया है कि वो नाराज है। ऐ रात इतना बता, तुझको तो होगा पता। रंगीनी है
I have been in this industry for past 10 years, but मैंने कभी जयदीप सिंघानिया को नहीं देखा. He's one of the most celebrated artists in the industry, but no one really remembers meeting him.
Advaita and I are childhood friends. Jaideep uncle was always a very quiet and introverted person. He barely even spoke to anyone. But after his marriage, he never left his home. He spent his entire time painting his next masterpiece. The only people he met was his family and his 2 business colleagues.
Who are his close business colleagues?
Anand and Raghav. Anand owns the city's biggest art gallery. All of Jaideep's paintings are launched there. And Raghav, you may think, is an ordinary reporter, but he's the only one who got to write articles about Jaideep's latest releases. Also, he had 6 special rights. In the last 4 years, Jaideep never met anyone except for these people.
Were they present that night?
I spoke to Anand and Raghav the other day. They both say they were present that night for Jaideep's birthday dinner. But they were there to discuss his latest painting that was supposed to be released the next day. According to them, that painting is still there at the crime scene.
So where do I fit in all this?
I examined the painting at the crime scene, and judging by the dried and smudged paint, I can tell it was painted months ago. I believe that Jaideep's painting was stolen and replaced with a fake one. The surprising fact is, a new painting has shown up on Anand's auction list.
I see where you're going with this. You think Anand and Raghav are involved in all this?
Yes, and I need you to use all your contacts to get me that painting. Sameer, you are a certified art expert. I want you to carry out these tests. Remember, do not tamper with the painting in any way. Your Honor, the evidence against my client, Mr. Advait Singhania, is entirely circumstantial. There is no concrete proof in the form of DNA or witness testimonies linking him to the murder of Deepthi Singhania. The police's case hinges on finding Mr. Jaideep Singhania's body, which they have not succeeded in. The nation perceives my client as a cold-hearted killer. Keeping him in custody based on weak circumstantial evidence will lead to further defamation. My client is willing to fully cooperate with the police. We hereby request this honorable court to acquit my client, Mr. Advait Singhania, of all charges and under section 436 CRPC, grant him bail pending investigation.
Why do you call me yours?
It's been a long time since you've come here, right?
It was 5 years ago.
Meet Mr. Sameer Kadam. He is one of the best art experts I know. And this is Advait Singhania.
Psychopath killer?
You're right. Mr. Sameer, I had given you a very important task. Have you got it done? Recognize this painting? This is your father's last painting.
But how does he have it?
I got my views.
So, fill us in on what you found.
If you look closely, there's an extra layer of paint over this. That means it is surely used to write something.
So you are saying that these chins were made after the murder?
Yeah. And one more thing, like handwriting, every person has a signature print. I can guarantee you this, that the person who covered up this is the same person who painted this.
I told you I was innocent. My dad is the one who killed everyone.
But wait, can you tell me who painted this painting?
I compared this painting and the reference painting you gave me, and I can assure you, both the paintings are painted by the same person.
Thank you, Sameer. Appreciate the help.
But what painting was he talking about?
I had given him one of your childhood paintings.
What are you implying here?
Come on, Advait. I've got you out on bail right now. but the police is going to continue its investigation. If they find anything, I need to protect you. So you have to tell me the truth. After all, you told me you trust me with your secrets, right? Come on.
My dad and I were at an art gallery, and so were Deepthi and Kiara. And that is where it all started. The very first moment, Deepthi loved my dad's art. They got married the next year. Deepthi wasn't aware of the fact that I was painting the entire time.
But why did you always paint and sell it in your father's name?
My father's self-respect was at utmost importance for me. I wanted to give him something he could never achieve in his entire lifetime. The moment Deepthi found out our truth, she started laundering me for money. She used me for her own profit. She made me make paintings under my dad's name. She was all in for the profit.
So you're telling me you were the one who always painted and she sold it in your dad's name.
Yes, how do you not get it?
So the fact that your father is an introvert, him not stepping out of his house, always painting his next masterpiece, it was all a PR cover-up. He has been dead this entire time.
I was the one painting the masterpieces. It was my father's birthday. We didn't leave him alone on his birthday.
Even on his birthday, they decided to invite Anand and Raghav to discuss the prices of the painting. I wasn't even present at the table.
Kiara, where's your brother? He's to sign the painting. We have to put it up in the gallery tomorrow.
My brother and my dad, they worked relentlessly hard for everything that we have today. They've sat in one bloody room day in and day out so that you can have a lavish life and I can have a
Just shut up, Kiara. Everything that you have is because of me. I was the one who found your father.
Nothing is because of you.
What have you done, Kiara?
I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry.
Go for your shift, I'll handle this.
No, you can't. Just go. I'll do it.
I
You
can't let
take
her
the blame
ruin
for
your
it.
I can't let her ruin your life.
No, you
Let me do
can't.
it.
No, please. You can't take the blame
Go
for
for your
it.
shift.
Please.
I noticed a drop of blood on the painting. I thought it could have been dropped by my sister while she was going for the shift at the hospital. I started covering it up as I thought it could be used as an evidence against her. I just wanted to protect my sister.
If you loved your dad so much, why did you blame him for this brutal crime?
My mother, she ruined my dad's life. She ruined my own life. I wouldn't let her ruin my sister's life. And now you know, he's been dead all this while.
So this was all a big loophole. Your father's dead. The cops would never find his dead body. And without his dead body, they could never convict you or your sister.
The only mistake I made was to hire a bloody good lawyer like you.
color in your cheeks? Do you ever get that feel that you can't shift, the tide that sticks around like summits in your teeth? Are there some aces up your sleeve? Have you no idea that you're in deep? I dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? 'Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat until I fall asleep, spilling drinks on my settee. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see you go. Sorta hoping that you'd stay. Maybe we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you, never thought of calling when you're at you, 'cause I love